Hi everybody, welcome to Wild Music. Bryden here. This video is on the song Endless Love, sung by Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey. Two absolutely amazing artists. A little bit about Luther first. He was born in 1951 in Manhattan, New York City, USA. And then he died in 2005, only 54 years old. He was a singer, songwriter and producer and was a very in-demand backing vocalist for many well-known acts. And following this, he became the lead singer for the group Change. Then he released his debut album, Never Too Much, and this was in 1981. He went on to have many hits, including from those hits, receiving 8 Grammys, as well as many other awards. And sadly, he died from a heart attack after suffering from a stroke a couple of years before. So he'll be remembered for his amazing voice, great songs, and just his amazing performances. Mariah Carey was born in 1969 and she's currently 51 years old. She was born in Huntington, New York, USA. Mariah is a singer, songwriter, producer, actress, TV judge and entrepreneur. Billboard named Mariah the US's most successful artist of the 1990s, as well as World Music Awards. Well, they named her that too. And they also named her the best-selling pop female artist of the millennium. She's known as one of the best-selling musical artists of all time, actually. She's also an inductee in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. This song was written by the amazing Lionel Richie and recorded as a duet between him and Diana Ross, which they released in 1981. It was used for the film titled Endless Love and appeared on the soundtrack album for this film. They both also recorded solo versions of this song, and their version was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song. A number of cover versions were done as well, including this one that I'm reacting to of Mariah and Luther's. Their version was released in 1994 on the album Songs, produced by the amazing Walter Afanasieff. It was also nominated for a Grammy. This recording is from a performance Mariah and Luther gave at the Royal Albert Hall in 1994. So anyway, let's get into it. Here we go.
Like from out of a dream. And in this dream, there was a major diva in the wings, waiting for me. Oh yes, she will appear out of somewhere. My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's right. Ooh. My first love, every breath that I take, your every step I make. To share all my love with you. Hey, you, no one else will do. You know it. Your eyes, they tell me how much You care, oh yes, you will always be my endless love. Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun. Yeah. And forever, I'll hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Thank you.
Woo! Mariah Carey. Mariah. Yay.
Thank you, Luther.
Thank you.
Oh,
I am King Akeem Jong.
stunning, wasn't it? Ah, what can I say? What a beautiful, beautiful performance from those two exquisite artists, Luther Vandross and his voice, and of course Mariah Carey and her voice. Two absolutely amazing performers performing together and creating such art, such a brilliant musical artwork. I absolutely loved it. That's such a beautiful song as well, written by Lionel Richie, and I know His version with Diana Ross was also absolutely amazing. So, wow, what a privilege to hear this version too. Mariah Carey, Luther Vandross's version. Let's go back to the start and I'll talk it through. Now I've got rid of the advert. So, we start with that beautiful orchestra and the introduction into the song that sets the scene, and then Luther starts with his vocals first. We'll come to that in a moment. The intro's almost 50 seconds long, so let's hear that.
Like from out of a dream.
Dream, yes. Mariah.
And in this dream, there was a major diva in the wings, waiting for me. Oh yes, she will appear out of somewhere.
What a great introduction, introducing Mariah into the song. Love it.
My love.
Right, and here we have Luther Vandross's vocals starting off the song. His voice is slightly raspy and beautifully warm in character. Luther also has such strength in his voice, even with the gentle phrases, such as this start to the song. I really love it. He has that raspiness, and, you know, his voice is so nice, or was so nice. It's absolutely amazing. And he also has this beautifully controlled vibrato coming up as well. So let me just lead into his start here again.
My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's right. Ooh. My first love.
And then immediately, as Mariah Carey starts singing, you can hear that sweetness, that tenderness that's in her voice. And then she adds the touch of beautiful vibrato as well, that she rounds off that first phrase with. Absolutely beautiful.
My first love, every breath that I take, your every step I make.
So also within that first section that Mariah sang, you can hear at some point she got down to her, or getting down to some of her lower register she's so resonant in. I mean, she's resonant in every register, but she has a beautiful low end as well. It's deep and dark sounding. I love it. And she does that so exquisitely as well. Let's just backtrack a touch.
My first love, every breath that I take, your every step I make. I want to share all my love with you.
Yes, and this section with both of them in harmony. And they're so expressive and they blend, their voices blend so well together. Musically, they're so well connected and they tell the story of endless love so beautifully well.
I want to share all my love with you.
no one else will do. You know it. Your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh, yes.
And you would have heard Mariah's intention, the break in her voice there that was so nice and so beautifully expressive. Such great expression. It was gorgeous. I really loved it. And then she has some nice vibrato as well. And Luther's voice is so warm as well. And his voice is just so well crafted in terms of the melody and his vocal delivery too. They are both amazing vocalists. Or Luther was an amazing vocalist. So good.
You know it. Your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh, yes. You will always be my endless love.
Oh yes, and I meant to say the end of that previous phrase was delivered just so well by both of them. Let's just go back a touch and hear the way they end the phrase here. Just it finishes so gently.
Always be my endless love. Two hearts that beat as one.
So in this section in particular, you can really hear the slight freedom that they have with the timing. It's not a lot, it's very subtle, but it's delivered so well in sync with one another, not overdone, but, you know, it's so professional and, you know, it's so musical. I love it.
Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun. Yeah. And forever, I'll hold you close in my arms.
You just feel like you're transcended above the clouds and floating above the cotton wool clouds with this song, and just their beautiful, gentle delivery. And as I said, Luther and also Mariah have this strength to their voices, both of their voices, even when they're in the quieter dynamic phrases. They do it so well.
Forever, I'll hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Hello, I'll be a fool for you. I'm sure you know I don't mind. You know I don't mind. Baby, 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 baby.
Oh, and just there in those oohs Mariah did where she went into her falsetto. Beautiful. Just there. Subtle and so great.
You know I don't mind. Baby, 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 baby. You mean the world to me. Oh, I know that
Have to say too, that phrase where I said she went into falsetto, she started really low at the start of that phrase. So what a vocal range she moved across at that point. I wonder if I can pick that up again.
you know I don't mind.
this do section, there's Mariah again in that falsetto. And both of them, Luther as well as Mariah, both blend so melodically and so pleasantly with their voices. So pleasantly resonant. And tonally, they complement one another so well. And, you know, I've made a note here that I think it's a bit like a cake with its icing. You know, they blend so well. They go together. Their voices go together. Like a cake and icing, or a plant and a flower as well. You know, there's the beautiful plant. Very nice foliage. It's got its own texture, colours and so on. And then the flower, which adds something that complements the plant well. Very similar to Mariah and Luther's voice. They go together so well is my point. Right, so here they're building up. They're pretty much belting here, and it's building to the climax of the song. And they both have these excellent runs as well, which are stunning. Now, what else did? Oh yeah, that's what I wrote. The power in their voices. Comes down.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. And that lovely ending with that interplay between the both of them, and then they finish off so gently. Again, it's the icing on the cake. The complementary parts with their two beautiful, amazing voices. Wow. A moment in time. How nice was that? Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey, both absolutely brilliant artists. What a great performance, and a great song by Lionel Richie as well. How lucky are we to have this. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again on the channel soon. If you feel so inclined, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video, perhaps dislike it if you don't like it. Hopefully not though. And feel free to leave a comment. See you on the next video. Bye for now.